welcome to the first episode of It's a Lifestyle. My name is Dirk van Ostaaien and together with Ellemijn Dirk, we're going to show you the most incredible equestrian properties on earth with the latest technology and innovations.
We will have live cooking with our guests, where we will have good and interesting conversations.
But before we reveal all the in and outs, we take you on tour of this beautiful complex called the Begijnhof 2.0.
So Dirk, we are here at Begijnhof 2.0. But what is the reason that we are here?
Actually, I'm the founder of EquiHome Realty, and EquiHome is specialized in selling high-end equestrian properties in what we call equine hotspots. And equine hotspots is, for instance, Belgium, the Netherlands, Germany, and for sure in Florida. It's not always a country. Like in Florida, it's only two equine hotspots. It's Wellington nearby Miami Beach, West Palm Beach, and we have Ocala, where we do have World Equestrian Center.
Okay, and we are talking about Begijnhof 2.0. But is there also Begijnhof 1.0 existing?
Yes, Begijnhof 1.0 is the first Begijnhof, and it was owned as well by Rob van Puyenbroek, the same owner as Begijnhof 2.0. At that time, he wanted to sell the first Begijnhof, but on a discreet way. And that means that me as a realtor, I was not able to make any advertising on internet, magazines or whatsoever. And at that time, I found out that Jennifer Gates was looking for a property. And she had on a competition in Taaslov in Lier a VIP table, and I make it happen that next door VIP table was mine. So the only thing I needed to do was turn to her and ask her, Jennifer, what are you looking for? And she explained, yeah, it has to be nearby the border, it has to be nearby Harry Smolders, her trainer. And the more she was telling, I found out it was a perfect match with the first Begijnhof. Yeah. So I went with her to see Begijnhof, the first Begijnhof, and she fell in love instantly. So she bought Begijnhof, the first Begijnhof, and after that, yeah, Rob van Puyenbroek was very stressy because he needed to find another place, and it was like he was looking for Begijnhof 2.0. Christine Jamar from Arabian Horses, yeah. She got a building plot which makes it happen to build Begijnhof 2.0. So I went to Christine Jamar, took the plans, and I went to Rob van Puyenbroek and said, this is your Begijnhof 2.0. He said, okay, let's do it. And then he built for almost 2 years on Begijnhof 2.0. And then he phoned me again. He said, okay, can you sell it again, Begijnhof 2.0? And that is the reason why we are here.
Enter.
Oh, this is amazing. What a nice stall you have here.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you have a favorite horse here? Or?
Yeah, my very favorite horse is this one. It's Heros. Okay. He's not really interested right now, but he was also born at our stable. He was born in my hands, actually. It's a very good horse. It's an approved stallion. He was very sick last year, but he recovered. And now we're doing shows with him. We do small tour now, and we're heading towards the Grand Prix. So it's my dream that I can be successful with him.
That's a nice story. Really
yeah,
nice story.
It's really nice. Yeah, sometimes you have like a special connection with the horse, and
Yeah,
for me it's with
understand.
him.
Yeah, I understand. And when you designed this beautiful stall, what was important for you to create the ideal environment for the horses?
Well, for me, it's very important that like the front panels here, they're really open. So therefore the horses look outside like they're in the field or something. And what I also thought is very important are the hay racks. I can show you one, I don't know, this one. A horse has to eat all day normally. And normally we give hay in the morning and in the evening, and when they've finished eating then they don't have hay anymore. With this device, it's like more like a slow feeder.
You have a lot of lights here, it's like LED light or?
Yeah, it's LED light indeed, and we use a special sensor that can see how strong the daylight is outside. So when it's getting dark earlier.
Sort of adapt then, or?
Yeah, they can adapt, so when it's getting dark outside, it's getting a little bit more light inside, so it's better for the coat of the horse, for instance.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have more techniques here to make it more easy to?
Well, the most fun thing actually, it's in the stables of the horses. Every stable has a lid below the drinking device. And if you lift the lid, there's going to start a vacuum system.
Is it possible to show that, or it's?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, if he let me, then I'll.
Yeah, try.
I'm gonna try. So every stable has a, how do you call it, a lid.
Okay, can you show us?
Yeah, it's below the straw, of course.
Yeah, you use a lot of straw.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So.
Okay.
Every stable here has a lid. You open the lid, and when you want to get rid of the manure and the straw is filthy, there's a vacuum system starts running when you open this lid, and the manure ends in the container in the building besides the stable.
That's nice.
Yeah, it works really well, and the grooms are very happy because they don't have to use wheelbarrows anymore. So it's actually a very good system, yes. Can you hit that button?
Yes.
The doors will open.
What a space is in the arena you have here. And a lot of light coming in.
Yeah, we really wanted to have much natural light. So therefore we made a huge skylight. It's 6 meters wide. And we also used LED light with up and down lights. And that gives a very nice and natural atmosphere.
Okay, and what about the footing? Is it the geopad textile?
Yeah, it's a geopad footing. It's not too hard, not too soft. Of course, you can adjust it always, but yeah, it works perfect.
Okay, and have you a lot of techniques? Yeah, of course you have.
Yeah,
techniques
I did
in
a
here.
little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to have projectors because the arena is a little bit wider than the Olympic measurement. So we made projectors on the ground that you can see the letters anyway when you want to write a test.
And the measurements for that is 2060, I guess?
2060 is what you need in a dressage arena. But of course, when you train with more people in one arena, it's nice to have a little bit more space, so therefore it's a little bit wider.
Okay, nice. And to go to the outdoor arena is easy?
Yeah, we have a door heading towards the outdoor arena. It's very easy when you want to train a little bit outside, inside. Yeah, you can just go up and down very quickly. So it's very nice to train your tests outside, for example, and train inside or the other way around.
Rob, we came just from the stalls and we had an automatic door and now we are here, everything is closed again. Is that...
Yeah, we did it on purpose, to be honest.
Okay.
We are lazy people, of course. Yeah, we didn't want doors at the indoor arena, so therefore we used automatic doors that they close for safety, but that we can mount a horse just besides the indoor arena. It's a little bit more practical and less annoying when you're riding. That's the only reason.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's very clever to do so.
Yeah, it works really well. Yeah.
Okay. So, Ellemijn, what do you think about the beginning of 2.0?
Well, it is really amazing. And now I have another nice thing to do because I have to find Michele from Equery and she's gonna tell me everything about the horse healthcare and the technology behind it.
That is very nice. So, I see you later then.
We see each other later.
Okay, thank you.
Did you know you can improve the health of your horse, for example, the condition or the cardio, by using technology? It's a Lifestyle is all about these kind of solutions and innovations. So I'm about to talk with Michele from Equery and she's gonna tell us everything about their innovation in the world of horse healthcare. Hey Michele.
Hi.
Hi, welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
I see you already put the blanket on the horse.
Yes, exactly. We just put the technical wear on. Yeah.
Okay, because you are from Equery.
Yes.
What can you tell us about Equery and the technology behind it?
So Equery is actually the first electrical stimulation device with infrared heating, which offers to enhance the muscle mass of the horse, train the muscle mass of the horse, and also helps to speed up the recovery and rehabilitation process much more, like 90%, compared to any other manual training.
So Michele, could you explain me how this technology works?
Yes, of course. So the technology actually provides electrical muscle stimulation that goes deep into the muscle fiber of the horse, which either relaxes it or it trains the muscle on a non-invasive, joint-friendly way, or it actually enhances the blood circulation, the metabolism. That's a very nice side effect that they experience. And the technology also provides the infrared heating, which even relaxes the muscles more and much more deeper. The contraction that the technical wear provides together with the controller and the receiver makes the muscle contract and makes the technology able to train your horse when it's even on box rest. So in a very early stage of recovery.
So it's both for healthy horses or horses with health problems?
Yes.
What kind of health problems do I have to think about then?
For example, muscle atrophy is a very reoccurring problem that we face in the horse world, as when they are on box rest. The horses tend to lose a lot of muscle mass, and in order to train them outside is not always possible. So with this technology, you can train your horse actually inside the box in a very early stage. So the rehabilitation and recovery process gets speed up quite quickly, as you can train just very easily after surgery or injury.
And such a training takes longer than a regular training, or?
No, actually no. Because we target the muscle directly, and we are actually not working with the joints and the tendons. It speeds it up very quickly, and you can do 2 to 3 trainings per week, and of 45 minutes, 1 hour. But you can also use it as a relaxation or a warm-up or a cool-down, and that's only like 15 minutes or 20 minutes. And you can also combine the preset programs that are offered by the technology.
So Michele, for me this looks like a really valuable product for horse owners. If I'm interested in the technology, what is the next step?
Well, if someone is interested in technology, they can always book an appointment at our website, equery.ae for Middle East, or equery.be for the Belgian. And one of our certified trainers will definitely get back to them to book an appointment and give them more info.
Okay, thank you for your time and a clear explanation about Equery.
Thank you, thank you.
Later on, I will show you everything about the beauty and importance of art in your home. But for now, let's go back to Dirk, who is already outside getting a tour from Rob.
So the landscaping here is outstanding, really outstanding. But I know you also thought about a lot of ecological techniques that you used in the outside environment here.
Yes, of course.
Can you explain me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, of course. I think these days it's very important to take care of ecological footprint. So we take care here with that on the solar panels. The solar panels, yeah, of course, they produce many electricity, and we also have solar heating because we use lots of warm water, of course, to shower all the horses. We also have a pond, a very big pond, and it's very nice actually.
Yeah, it's very beautiful.
But we also use it because we have quite some square meters on the roof. So of course when it's raining you have to collect lots of water. So we have a pond that collects them, but you use it also for the water for the firemen, for instance, because you have to have extra water in case of fire.
Sure.
But we also have a cellar to collect also the rainwater for the irrigation, for example, to give water to the plants, to the outer arena, and so on and so on. So yeah, I think it's very important that it looks nice, but it also you have to use it, and then you can take the best of both worlds.
I also saw the natural sort of aqua trainer over there.
True.
So
yeah, well, I thought. Of course, you have to use the water buffer, as I explained to you from the rooftop. So I thought maybe it's wise, you collect the water on your surroundings, in your property. So why not use it? So therefore we made a huge canal. I always call it canal. I don't even know it's the English word, but we call it canal.
Okay.
I can show you if you want.
Show me.
So here we're at the training canal. Yeah, as you can see, it's also a lot of water, of course. We use it to buffer the water, which comes from the rooftop. But we also use it to train our horses. So it's actually quite fun. The horses like it to train in the water. It's very good for their muscles and very good for their heads.
It seems to be a lot of fun, if you can hold them.
Yeah, it is. If you don't want to get too wet, maybe, because sometimes they canter away, so you have to hold on. But it's actually quite fun, and yeah, we use it a lot. Yeah.
Rob, you also have a lot of land over here. How do you manage to get the ecological balance here?
Yeah, we also have to use pest control, of course. But we also do it in an ecological way, as you said. So we don't use poison, and we use traps with the smell and that kind of stuff. So also in that way, we don't want to use anything that's not ecological responsible.
It's working?
Yeah, it's working really well, actually. Yeah, we also use it inside. We have some bugs that eat the bugs. I don't know the names, but it works really well.
Okay. Rob, totally other questions. What are your cooking skills?
Horrible.
You're kidding? Horrible?
Yeah, not so good.
Should I ask Ellemijn to cook then, or?
Yeah, maybe she can help me out a little bit more.
Like that?
I'm going to try.
Like that?
Like this.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, Rob, now it's time for you to cook.
Oh, nice. You're going to put me to work.
Of course. I have the same one for you as well.
Okay. Now you can dress me, huh?
I'm gonna sit on the table. You cook.
Okay.
You start with the tomatoes, I do the mozzarella.
Okay, I'm going to try.
I'm a little bit thirsty. Is there a possibility to drink something?
Of course, we have a delicious Max wine to start with.
Can I try?
Cheers, there.
Cheers.
Of course.
Cheers, Rob.
Cheers. Where's my wine?
You get one as well.
Okay, super.
So Rob, at what age did you start horse riding?
Well, I started when I was 4, so I had to drag my mother to the local horse riding school. But then I stopped, I think, when I was, I have no idea, 18 or something.
Why did
Something
you
like
stop?
that. Well, I had to do some sort of study, of course. And then I did interior designing.
Okay.
And then I got my master degree, and then afterwards I met somebody, and he was also in horses. And I got 1 horse, and then I got 5 horses, and then I got 10, and then it started.
And so on.
Yeah, something like that.
Nice. And what are your ambitions?
Well, my biggest dream is eventually I want to do Grand Prix, a good Grand Prix with a homebred horse. That would be like really the thing. I did Grand Prix already with a few horses, but I didn't breed it myself, and I think it would be very nice. Yeah, you know, when it's been your own baby and it went all the way to the Grand Prix, that would be like the most perfect thing for me. Yeah.
A dream.
Yeah, a
become
dream,
true.
that's the words.
What's
Yes.
the difference, the main difference with Begijnhoeven 1.0?
Where do I start? When I built Begijnhoeven, the first Begijnhoeven, the older Begijnhoeven, I actually just wanted an indoor arena, and then it got a little bit out of hand. As an interior designer, I wanted to make it nice, and yeah, it was a very nice stable in the end, of course. But now you have way more experience, and now, yeah, your perspective changes. So you want different things when you start. So now, yeah, you know what's going on, and yeah, you know what you want. So that's the biggest difference with the first one or the second one, that you have more experience.
Honey.
Yeah.
Hello!
Hi.
Dinner ready?
Almost.
Oh, I'll go for one more round and then
Yeah, make it 2.
hurry up, I want wine.
Yeah, just go. Yeah, but what are we going to eat?
We will have a couple of salads. The
Okay.
first one I finished already before you came.
Good. How did you do it?
I worked very hard.
Wow. Well
And
done.
the one we are making now is a caprese salad, and we have a tomahawk on the barbecue later. So I hope you are
Okay.
hungry.
Okay, yeah, I really am
We-
really hungry. So,
That's good.
okay.
So if you want to have these delicious recipes of the salads, please visit our website at itsalifestyle.eu. So the salads are almost finished. I think we will prepare the table.
But before we have dinner, Teresa has a meeting with Ellemijn, and those ladies dove into the world of EquiHome art.
Okay, sounds interesting.
You are working for EquiHome Art.
Yes, at EquiHome Art, we find the right pieces for the right places. We mostly deal with contemporary artists, and we have a specialized niche in equine art. It's a very important thing for us to understand the client and the taste of the client, so that we can find the right pieces. Not just that something that fits in the place, but that fits in the person, you know.
And like these impressive items over here, it's also from an artist you are working with?
Yes, this is from Dirk Santens. He's a Belgian sculptor and he works mostly with bronze. He approaches the medium in a very particular way, a very special way, because he uses like this very rough style and this green patina that gives it all these lights and shadows. You know, even though the horses are very naturalistic in shape, he approaches the theme with a very creative way. We also deal with general contemporary artists like photographers, painters, pretty much every medium, every kind of artist that you can find in the market.
Yeah.
Because it's something very personal. You have to look at it every day.
Yeah, I agree.
And if it doesn't speak to you, then
It makes no sense to buy it.
yeah, you have to have something very, art is very personal.
Guys, it's finally ready.
Well,
Wow,
I
that's
think it
amazing.
is.
It looks good.
Looks really trophy.
Yeah, look what we made. Like the perfect salads and the perfect meats.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers
Yeah,
on this lovely
cheers.
evening.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Began of 2.0, it's very nice, but what is your goal here?
When it's come to the breeding part, of course we talk about it, but yeah, it's more his thing, and I'm more like, you know, when they're 2.5, then we have to make a decision, and I like to teach them from young horses until to the Grand Prix, and that's what we both doing actually right now.
It's really cool that you, when you breed a horse and you see development throughout the years, that it's getting better and better and better. And of course you're getting better at it because you know the mares, you know the stallions. So the fun part with breeding is that you see a huge improvement in your breeding plan. And that's why I like it when you have your baby and you can start with it, and then the next one is coming up. And it's so much more fun to school a horse when you know the whole history.
Yeah, and also what is really nice, the horse you sit on is the horse I am riding, and he's the son of the horse I was sit on from Heros, and Heros is born in your arms.
Yeah, my favorite.
Yeah,
Wow.
I
so
told you.
you know,
Yeah, you told me. Yes.
now the whole
That's a
thing
lovely
is growing,
story.
and that makes it really special.
And Quinten is a possible Olympic champion, you think?
Okay, of course, you never know if your horse is going to be an Olympic champion, but I think for sure he has all the talent, he has the character, he has the looks, the talent, he is such a lovely horse. So yeah, in my opinion, like how I feel it right now, I think he can be a really, really good one. Yeah.
And you are very popular on Instagram, right? I saw your Insta pages,
Oh, yeah.
a lot of followers.
Yeah, we started with Instagram 1.5, 2 years ago, I think. I think it's really important these days that that you show the horse world to everybody, that that's passion and love, and that you put all your time and effort in it. And I think it's very important that you show everybody that it's really a sport, and it takes lots of time and love. And many people think like, oh, you can buy a expensive horse or something like that, but that's really not how it works.
No, and we saw today that your horses have a really good life here, right?
Yeah, that, at least, I mean, of
They
course.
can't complain, I hope. No.
If they complain,
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good.
the way you have began with 2.0 in your mind, is that exactly like it is right now, or is it better? Or
We didn't want a project back then that was just ready to go, but we wanted to develop something of our own. So also in that case, we didn't make the easiest choice, of course. But now we're not sorry for it. I mean, they should be really happy.
And you also see the beautiful things there.
Yeah, finally. He always pointed out like, hello, look around you.
Yeah,
But
look at me, yeah.
And this
Yeah.
action, take a moment, relax,
easy,
look around,
take a sip of
enjoy
wine.
what you created. I mean,
For now, cheers for the lovely day.
now, Ellemijn, today was a lovely day, and Rob and Tommy were so nice with their hospitality, so
Yes.
I really enjoyed it.
I agree. And if you want to have more information about Begijnhoeven 2.0, about the recipes we cooked, or maybe about the innovations you saw, please visit our website at itsalifestyle.eu. For now, cheers on the first episode, and we see you at the second one.